Welcome to Module 3 of Leading by Coaching. In this module, we're going to talk about when it's appropriate to use coaching and when it's not appropriate to use coaching. You're probably wondering at this point, it's like, is it always a good idea to use coaching when I'm communicating with my subordinates, my employees, someone I'm trying to mentor? And the answer is no, it's not always appropriate to use coaching. So when it's not appropriate for using coaching is when you're trying to train somebody on some new thing, some new technique or process that's going into place, and you just need to train them. So we don't use coaching in this fashion for that purpose, but we use coaching for something else. We don't want to use coaching for just delivering information. We don't want to make people guess by asking them a bunch of questions. What do you think's coming down the pipe? Who's our new client? And then it's just a riddle game, right? And so it could be very frustrating, and it's not straight communication. But when we do want to use coaching, it's when we're trying to unlock existing capabilities that they have that they're not using for some reason. Maybe we've already trained them on something, as we talked about previously, and now we're trying to get them to go back and jog it out of their memory so that it becomes more ingrained from their perspective and their thought process. So that's really what the coaching thing is about. It's like drawing that out of them because they have the capability already. We know they might have the knowledge of something, they may have forgotten about something. Also, it might not be clear to them what they need to be applying here as far as the information or things they've been trained on in the past. So this, by the way of coaching, we can draw those things out of people and foster growth in their critical thinking ability, their skill sets in those regards, and make them more self-sufficient, because now their confidence is going to build up, because if they come up with a conclusion of how they can move forward and create a better performance model for their job, for their department, for the organization for that matter, they are going to have that confidence to make further decisions outside of what you're actually coaching on, because they will build that confidence through those successes that they have through the coaching process of uncovering their critical skills, their ability to make decisions, to come up and draw from the resources they have to create the results that are needed in their organization. So that's when we use coaching, is when we're trying to draw out what's already present that we're aware of in people. And we only use 22% of our potential based on some studies. If we're only using 22% of our potential, that means people have a lot more hidden potential that they're not even exhibiting. So our job as a coach is to draw that out in those situations. So I hope this is helpful in you deciding when you're going to apply coaching, when you're not going to apply coaching. You're not going to apply it when you're just going to download information or you're training somebody, but you are going to apply it when you know they have the information, the ability, the knowledge, the skills to do the job, and you're trying to draw that out to help them clarify what their next steps should be, what the right action they should take, and who they should do those with, and for the right reasons, remember. So hope that helps you understand more clearly when you use coaching and when you do not.